Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now. This morning as I was scrolling through my social feeds, I saw this one from Jemmy Tardbuscus. Chris, do you know what a fangirl is? Because you'll be seeing tons of those in Vlogger Fair. Get ready. I know what a fanboy is, and that's usually a derogatory term when it's tossed about in geek circles. But a fangirl? Such a thing exists? I'm guessing they're not going to be showing up for me. I only have one fangirl, and that's Diana, and that's definitely not a derogatory term. She is my #1 fan. I don't know what it is, but I always feel safer when there's an Amber Lamps around. Especially with Justin Bieber in the front seat. You know, I might choke on the food, or burn my tongue. Help. Ow. Oh, too hot, too fast. I'm going to be interviewed by Lamar Wilson on his new YouTube show later today. I'm looking forward to that. We haven't spoken to each other in a while. I mean, we're not fighting or anything. I'm saying we haven't spoken, like, by way of talking. Like, blah, 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 blah. You know, voice talking? Because we chat all the time on Facebook, but that's typing. Is that really talking? I've known Lamar since before most people knew Lamar. He won a contest to be an attendee at Gnome Decks. I can't remember which year it was, but I think that's when he kind of got started in all this. Wow. We go way back. Gnome Decks seems like a lifetime ago, and I guess in many ways it was. For 10 years, I did my best to create a conference that I would want to attend myself. And now the only thing I have to show for it are a few YouTube videos, a Wikipedia page, and memories. I've always done my best to create experiences that you'll never forget. I try to make everything I do worth remembering. I give 110% in every video that I do, and if you don't believe it, you may want to watch all the videos I've done. Though I wouldn't really recommend that because it's like a month's worth of videos back to back. I've done a few. What? What? Boy, their dog food has a lot of ingredients. Here comes the air. I didn't know that. Their senior chow is made in Canada. They eat better than we do. Oh, that's disappointing. I thought the blend would have poutine in it for sure. Couldn't get all their food into the container, so I'm taking the rest of it out to the garage so the pantry does not smell like dog food. Of course, now our garage is going to smell like dog food. That's what your daddy looked like when he graduated. His lenses were bigger than his face. Some would say that I have not aged a bit. I beg to differ. I have aged a lot. Wicket, are you coming in? I'm half casual, half dressed up today. Wearing a vest with a t-shirt. This is the vest that Tommy got me. Really nice. Pinstripes on it, too. I'm not going to button it up, though. That would be a little too dressed. What do you think? Is this a good look for me? Very, I don't know what look this is. Tumblr's like a Google Plus that everybody uses. My next challenge is to get the Mac Mini set up again. Ow! I'm having to use my grabby grippy to latch onto that cable to pull it through so that I can move it over here into that cabinet where the Mac Mini is going to be sitting again. But I can't seem to grab onto the cable I want. Come on, you little white. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Oh! And now, the moment of truth. Ta-da! Welcome! 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 The mechanical sound you heard when the computer was booting up wasn't the computer itself. It was my Darth Vader USB hub. He's not on right now because I unplugged him again. Yeah, did you know there was a Darth Vader USB hub out there? And I had one? I'll have to put a link to where you can get one in this video's description. He turned himself on! The Force is definitely strong with him. It's always a good idea to floss before you go on video. Of course I should do that more often then, because I'm always on video. You guys don't stare at my teeth, do you? I had fun with Leo and Lamar and Chad. So many of you may not know of Leo Laporte, like the tech god, guru, tech guy, man thing. But if you're into technology, then I know you know who Leo Laporte is. And if you're into bacon, then you know who I am. Did you need something? You came in here to get your belly rubbed? All right, now it's your turn to rub my belly. Come on, right there. Right there. You're a horrible belly rubber, Pixie. Well, I can't vlog everything. While I'm assembling the set, I'm going to answer your questions, so long as you've asked them in the AMA thread I'm about to start on my Facebook page. Post. No, Tonto, don't go to town. The bandits are gonna beat you up again, man. Tonto? Yes, Kimosabi. You go to town. You go to hell, Kimosabi. Well, you gotta go to town to get the information. What is information? Information to say, Tonto, no go to town. James Girl asks, Chris, what was the most random video that you have watched? I'd have to say 2 girls, 1 CPU. William L. Shook asks, what was the first comic book you ever read? And I believe that would be a Disney comic book, likely starring Donald Duck and or Uncle Scrooge. Because my grandparents had all these old comics at their house, and that was really my first exposure to comics. I remember a character called the Phantom Blot. I definitely enjoy the art and the stories. Kevin Doherty asks, are you a Doctor Who fan? And I hesitate to say this, but I am not. But that doesn't mean I'm not a Doctor Who fan in waiting. I've just never seen Doctor Who. My battery's dying. Gotta change the battery to answer questions. More questions to answer. Battery. Crisis averted. And by the way, I do know what a Dalek and a TARDIS is. Derek Senatore asks, what's your favorite way to spend a Saturday? And you're not going to believe this, but I prefer doing nothing. Although, I also prefer waking up to cartoons. Hey, Tonto, do you have any money? No. Why don't you use your silver bullets? I don't know what it is about the pickle stems, but I just can't bring myself to eat them. I've never had a pickle stem. I've also not been able to eat tortilla stems.
Hello?
What am I wearing? Wait, I mean, what are you wearing? Thank you for liking and sharing every one of our videos.